And now, Channel R presents Discover Spotlight, an exclusive series of interviews with our favorite emerging artists, taking you behind the music.
Welcome to another Channel R Discover Spotlight. This week I went in depth with the amazing Catherine from Medeveal Babes, a vocal ensemble with a really unique style that blends medieval music with a modern arrangement. We talked about the process of crafting their recent album, ancient texts that inspire her songwriting, and getting ready to go on tour. So come join me and discover the amazing unique group. Hello Catherine, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not so bad, thank you.
Good, good.
I like your picture. You're pretty.
Thank you. I like your
Lovely
one. You've
picture.
got a lovely little fairy there, haven't you, on the go?
Yeah. Do you like your headdress? That's nice.
Oh,
that
thank
is.
you. Yeah, thank you.
You've been busy?
Yes, I've been doing interviews all day, actually. Yeah. Yeah, it's been going well, yeah.
But you've got the new album out for Christmas, haven't you?
Midwinter, yes, and a big tour, UK tour, starting on Sunday.
So you're looking forward to that?
Very much so. I love going on tour with the Medeveal Babes. It's so much fun. We all get on really well. So, it's a lot of ladies together having a good time.
Good. I was listening to your album, listening to different songs and everything on it. And does really put you in the Christmas mood.
Good. That's the idea.
Definitely.
Good to know I'm not wasting my time,
You're not. It definitely does. And I like the way you've done the changes you've made to all the songs.
Oh, thank you.
Well.
Thank you so much.
What made you go down the line of the medieval? Because I heard some of the instruments on a couple of the songs. You could hear that real medieval instrument sound.
Yeah, like the hurdy-gurdy really sticks out.
Yeah.
I think on Personent, Hodier and Noel Nouvelet, it's that wonderful buzzing sound, isn't it? And that's it's a 15th century instrument. That's your proper medieval right there,
Yeah, that's what I could hear on. Funny enough, on the first one you said there. Yeah, I could really hear that.
Yeah.
What made you go down the route of that sort of music?
Well, I had a classical musical background, and I went to school called the Purcell School of Music. It's like a full-time music school, and that's when I first really discovered my sort of love of early music, and I would sing sort of Elizabethan madrigals and stuff like that from the age of about 14, and I've always found that sort of ancient music much more sort of romantic and just appealing. And because I guess it was just older, and a lot of the music we don't even know who wrote it, like a lot of the texts are like from anonymous Middle English poets and stuff like that. So I think it's really magical to be able to manifest this ancient sort of elements in the 21st century and give people a form of escapism, really. And I think maybe people might enjoy the Medeveal Babes for the same reason they might like watching Game of Thrones. We're not trying to do a sort of authentic medieval thing, because there's a lot of groups out there already doing that. So we like to take it from a sort of fantasy point of view and take people to another world, just create something more ethereal and otherworldly and fairy tale.
Yeah.
So I think that does have sort of quite a wider appeal.
I was going to say it's got that ethereal as well feel to it and sound to it, but it is different, completely different from any other sort of Christmas albums or any other albums you hear out there at the moment as well. So it's something different for people. Yeah,
I think, that people, there is a tendency just to churn out the same old stuff, isn't there? So hopefully this will provide a nice sort of change and dynamic from what you usually hear,
Yeah, and it's a nice spin on some of the Christmas carols as well that you've put on them. So
thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, and that in itself makes it really interesting as well, and makes you to want to listen to it, because you sort of hear the Christmas carols done the same way year after year. So to get something that's got a different spin on them and makes them sound so much fresher, newer.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hopefully new and old at the same time.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you've got the mix there, but
thank you.
Not just the same old plain way that you're used to hearing them.
Yeah.
So that's really good. That's really nice.
hodie, voces puerile, laudantes iucunde, qui nobis es natus, sumo Deo datus, ede virgineo ventre procreatus, in mundo nascitur, panis in movitur, recepipositur, stabulo brutorum, recto supernorum, pedidit, pedidit, storia, princeps inferiorum, radicres venerus, fabulorum inquirum, Bethlehem adeum, cellulam sequendo, ipsum adorando, arum vos, et miram ei offerendo, omnes clericuli pariter pueri, tangentur tangeri, advenis in mundo, laudes tibi fundo, ideo, ideo gloria, in excelsis Deo. Sonent hodie, voces puerule, laudantes iucunde, qui nobis es natus, sumo Deo datus, ede virgineo ventre procreatus, radicres venerus, fabulorum inquirum, Bethlehem adeum, cellulam sequendo, ipsum adorando, arum vos, miram ei offerendo, omnes clericuli pariter pueri, tangentur tangeri, advenis in gloria, laudes tibi fundo, ideo, gloria, in excelsis Deo. Ideo, gloria, in excelsis Deo. Ideo, gloria, in excelsis Deo.
Channel R Discover is a weekly curation of music and interviews from the best emerging artists. Listen Sundays at 10 p.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern.
How many of there are of you that are going out on tour?
There's 6 women singing, one of whom plays the cello as well, and I play various instruments, recorder, violin, and then we've got 3 backing musicians as well. So there's 9 of us on stage, 6 women and 3 men. And yeah, our tour starts on Sunday and goes, and the last one's on the 21st. We're going to have a solstice celebration at our London show, and a procession from the local pub. So that's going to be a really nice way to round off the year. And in between those 2 dates, we've got so many wonderful venues that we're lucky enough to be performing in, like Truro Cathedral and Newcastle Cathedral and Stoke Minster, Leeds Minster. So, and it's been really inspiring writing the music all year, knowing that we're going to be performing them in these venues, because it's very motivating, you know, and it inspires you to, I guess, make the music more epic, as would sort of befit the sort of thing that you could sing in these amazing ancient buildings, you know.
Yeah, because the acoustics will really go well with your sound.
Exactly, but just visually, I mean, it's wonderful when you're singing in these places, because you can, you know, get to look at all these ancient stained glass windows and stuff. So it really is very transportative, you know. And
very, for what you're doing, for the music you're singing as well, it's perfect, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All goes really well together. But yeah, it would be like a magical, as you say, a magical scene and magical place to be in.
and we like to sort of, you know, dress up in a sort of quite fairy tale sort of style. We've got these quite elaborate headdresses. So the idea is to give the audience an overall experience. It's not just what they're hearing, it's what they're seeing, then a magical venue. So, you know, if we came on in our jeans, I think it would really break the spell.
Yeah, it wouldn't quite work, would it? It wouldn't quite go together.
Yeah.
Do you do this sort of the medieval type music? Do you write songs as well?
Yes, I write. Yeah, a lot of the material from Medeveal Babes' back catalogue is music that I've composed, but my starting point is I'll find some ancient texts, often in Middle English and Latin, so that and then I'll just find, you know, a poem that appeals to me and seems to have a quite nice musical sort of rhythm to it inherent in the words already, and then I'll just start improvising some like melodies using those words, record it and take it from there really, and then start putting harmonies on it. So it's a very organic process that starts with the ancient text. But I mean, a lot of stuff is, you know, like 9 out of 12 of the songs on this album are arrangements that I've done of existing Christmas music, and then 3 of them are my own compositions.
Yeah, because you had one, did you, that had influences from, is it Iggy Pop?
Well, Iggy is a fan. I mean, I don't think our music is anything like Iggy Pop's, but I think that's why he likes us, because it's so different from what he does. I mean, one of the things he said is, you know, if I could sing like you, I wouldn't have been a punk, you know. But he's he's working with what he's got, and he's absolutely amazing. I'm a massive fan, and you know, our music couldn't be more different. But we have a mutual appreciation, which is really nice.
Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is the song, with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound, oh, hill and dale, telling the tale. Gay they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. And hark, oh, hear how the bells, the sweet silver bells, they fill the air. And hark, oh, hear how those bells they chime, those sweet silver bells, this Christmas time. And I fly away, and I throw my cares away, those sweet silver bells. And hark, how gaily those bells do chime, oh, hill and dale, they tell their tales with joy, ring and see, oh, through the night, those sweet silver bells, and I fly away, and I throw my cares away, those sweet silver bells.
Are you putting any more? Have you got a new album or anything coming out after your Christmas one? Are you doing writing now for next year or anything?
Well, no, I mean, I mean, I finished the album in August, and since then I've just been preparing for the tour, trying to rewrite all the scores so they'll work for 6 voices. Because on the album, some of the songs we've got 10 singers on it.
Right.
You know, we involved some of our previous members to get a really epic choir sound. So you know, the latter half of the year I've just been spent building up to the tour, really organising it, promoting it, you know, and but next year I'll be getting back to the writing process again, because, you know, I think sort of composing music is the thing I love the most, actually, out of everything I do.
Yeah, and are you the main writer?
Yeah, I write it all. I mean, in the past we have had other people writing stuff, but the last few albums it's been just my compositions and arrangements, and then I sort of notate it and make sure that everyone knows exactly what they're doing, and off we go.
So it's not an easy job for you then. You've got quite a hard job of it, really, because you're doing quite a lot.
Yeah, but I'm you know, I'm a bit of a workaholic, to be honest. And I love it so much, and it keeps me sane, you know. Because if you're busy, if you've got a job, if you gives you a sense of purpose, and I think that you, as a human being, we need that, don't we? You know, as a lot of people, I think, found in lockdown, didn't they? It was like, what am I supposed to do? And you can go mad if you don't have something to do, don't you? So I'm very happy to keep busy.
Yeah, definitely.
If someone keeps calling me, I've got to get rid of this. Goodbye. I don't know who they are. Okay.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Don't worry. I think music was my sanity during lockdown.
Yeah.
That's the one good thing. At least we've always got music, regardless.
Exactly. Yeah. Indeed.
Which is the best thing. Well, I'm looking forward to listening to more of your music. As I say, this Christmas one, I've listened to it all and I've really enjoyed it.
Thank you so much.
Really good music. We'll get that.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear more of that. But I look forward to listening to more of your music as well.
Fantastic. And it would be nice to sort of kind of just mention that this album's available on Bandcamp, which is a fantastic way to buy music, because it means all the music goes to the artist, rather than if you buy it off Amazon, and then you know they're just sort of, your money will be contributing to sending a man into space, rather
exactly,
rather than giving it to the artist, because you know it's pretty hard work making a living out of this, you know. So that'd be great if you could direct people there.
Yeah, we can do. Yeah, and we'll. We're getting some Christmas songs put out on the radio as well shortly, so I'll pick a couple and get them out there for you as well.
Thank you so much. That's
you're more than welcome. Well, you have a great day and all the best for the tour.
Thank you so much. Have a lovely day yourself. Lovely chatting to you.
You too. Take care. Thank you.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
My father left me 3 acres of land. Sing ivy, sing ivy. My father left me 3 acres of land. Sing holly, go whistle and ivy. My father left me 3 acres of land. Sing ivy, sing ivy. Sing holly, go whistle and ivy. I plowed it with a ram's horn. Sing ivy, sing ivy. I plowed it with a ram's horn. Sing holly, go whistle and ivy. And sawed it all with one peppercorn. Sing ivy, sing ivy. Sing holly, go whistle and ivy. I harrowed it with a bramble bush. Sing ivy, sing ivy. I harrowed it with a bramble bush. Sing holly, go whistle and ivy. And reaped it with my little penknife. Sing ivy, sing ivy. Sing holly, go whistle and ivy. The mice, they carried it to the barn. Sing ivy, sing ivy. The mice, they carried it to the barn. Sing holly, go whistle and ivy. And thrashed it with a goose's quill. Sing ivy, sing ivy. Sing holly, go whistle and ivy. The cat, she carried it to the mill. Sing ivy, sing ivy. The miller swore he'd have her brought. Sing holly, go whistle and ivy. The cat, she swore she'd scratch his face. Sing ivy, Sing, holly, go whistle and ivy. My father left me the acres of land. Sing, ivy, sing, ivy. Sing, holly, go whistle and ivy. Sing, ivy, sing, ivy. Sing, holly, go whistle and ivy. Sing, ivy, sing, ivy. Sing, holly, go whistle and ivy. Sing, ivy, sing, ivy. Sing, holly, go whistle and ivy. Sing, ivy, sing, ivy. Sing, holly, go whistle and ivy.
Thanks for listening to Discover Spotlight. More music from the hottest emerging artists continues next on Channel R Discover.